Bad morning from America. It's a bad morning in America. Bad morning from America with Nick, Pedro, and CJ.
Morning roast.
Ooh.
A 60-year-old Nicole Kidman nude style in the old moving pictures.
Whoa.
This is what's interesting to me about, like, this movie is about some old lady who's not feeling sexy anymore because she's an old lady, and so she like starts cheating on her husband or whatever because he's old. She
With
wants
young men?
Mm-hmm.
My God.
This is her looking relatively tight.
Looks like she breathes out of her neck. Does it gills?
Yeah, it does look like gills are starting to form. Old actresses in Hollywood, that's why they don't have any children, because they don't actually die. They just go back to the sea. And I mean, you know, there she is trying to really cute it up. You know what I mean? She's got the push forward, legs open and inviting, but she's covering it up. My eyes go to like the arms, the shin bone popping out.
Fucking creep, dude. Look at the What's wrong with you? You're looking at it like you're gonna murder it. See, most people will look at that hanging out and then see just like, see, that's where my eyes go. I start looking at the shoulders, the arms, the elbows, the fingers, the kneecaps.
I mean, it's the obvious thing. We're all looking at.
Don't look away, brother. Just eye on the prize.
That's how you get tricked, bro. There she is.
Oh, she's going for the big reveal.
That's the back. She's kind of showing off the strapless look.
Mm-hmm. Every time she moves, it just sounds like you're eating Rice Krispie treats.
She can hear her jaw popping every time she moves anything.
Oh, it's off.
So that's the rest of the back right there. And I mean, again, if you just made a little square like this, I'm like, oh, somebody didn't cook that chicken.
Yeah, that's a scary looking close up right there.
I'm looking at that going, somebody didn't cook the chicken.
Or also, it looks like what chicken used to look like 30 years ago before we started pumping it up with antibiotics.
Yeah, that's like a Thanksgiving dinner in the 50s.
Exactly, yeah, for sure. Like, there's so much meat.
And there is so much meat, but it's like, it's all just kind of jammed in there now.
Yeah.
It's not smooth. You know?
Not as smooth as you want the skin to be. Creep.
Yeah, I mean, that's not going to make a very good lampshade. So here's the biggest reveal that we get.
Good core.
Back
looks like a little boy's core.
Dude, it looks like a really strong little boy.
It's like Elliot Page.
Yeah. This is a 60-year-old lady who worked out hard.
Yeah, she has what's that, like that thing that guys have? That
like the cum gutter.
Yeah, like she has cum gutters.
Yeah, dude, the little V.
That's what
she's got. The
kids.
V, and she has like a 4-pack kind of.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, she has almost a Ninja Turtle body, dude. Literally the same torso as the Ninja Turtles.
She does. Yeah, that's a great call. She has a Ninja Turtle stomach.
That's crazy.
That's great. You really nailed that. You're disgusting, Nicole Kidman. We'll be right back.
Speaking of cowabunga, there it is.
Whoa.
There's a cowabunga hole.
He's
right
cute.
She's like all covered up, like, I'm old and hideous.
Yeah.
And he stands up and he's like,
come here. I'm 26 years old. Suck on my big fat stupid.
Are we allowed to do this? I forgot. Here it is. This is it.
Watch this.
Yeah. Speaking of breeding pigs, this chick, Ashley St. Clair, you know who I'm talking about? She's, Elon Musk's latest breeding pig. She had leaked some text messages of of an exchange between the two of them, basically desperate for him to show that he cares. And he hits her back with like a, sounds good. And then the next thing he says is, we do have legions of babies to make. That's weird.
Is it?
As you read through the chain, you're just like, oh, he is completely leveraging the power dynamic that he has. You're here to make babies for me. And that's your purpose. The only value you have to me.
I don't see a problem with it. She's being honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is being very honest.
Nicole Kidman would kill for a piece of Elon Musk, you know?
You think so?
Of course she wants kids. How sad of a life. She's 65 years old, pressing him naked against fucking a 22-year-old with Down syndrome.
Yeah, dude.
Sad out there.
It is pretty sad. That's what Hollywood will do to you. This will convince you not to have kids and then fuck boys. It's crazy how true that is. You're just like...
Yeah, look at Britney Spears.
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein.
The whole thing. You think that there weren't on that island?
Oh, yeah. If they weren't before, they were after.
Hot coffee.
Rest in peace, those kids. I left my guard down for 1 second and never knew how to build it back up.
That was really sad what you just said.
Bad morning, America.
But there are good things in the world, like the miracle of birth, having children who don't get trafficked, for example.
Even having children at all. I mean, Nicole Kidman would have no idea about the joy of life and loving something other than yourself, but that fat, stupid Hollywood pig.
Walking around like a Ninja Turtle ass. Man, I'm all mixed up here.
All mixed up.
Speaking of being mixed up, woman launches lawsuit after giving birth to a black baby that wasn't hers. It was in vitro fertilization. It was a mix-up.
Okay, God.
I thought it was the ultimate betrayal. Check this out.
Just from looking at it, she's fucked a black guy before.
She does look really guilty.
She looks extremely guilty.
Hot coffee.
That's racist.
The actions of the fertility clinic have come very close to destroying me.
Was the black guy you named fertility clinic?
The world is supposed to be this profound, beautiful, and life-altering experience.
Are you telling me your life wasn't altered?
And preparing
Your
my
Honor.
entire life to welcome a child. My birth story is nothing like what anyone could ever anticipate.
I take it back.
There's
No
real
black guy
shock,
ever fucked this born ass bitch.
fear.
Get to the
The birth
point.
was supposed to be the happiest moment of my life. And honestly, it was. But it was also the scariest moment of my life. I spent my entire life wanting to be a mom.
A black guy. Oh, shit, that's my baby. She wanted
My
to keep
baby is
him.
not genetically mine. He doesn't have my blood.
You don't
He
say.
doesn't have my eyes.
He doesn't have my intelligence. He doesn't have my articulation or my.
Doesn't have my
To carry a
hatred
baby
towards
to fall in
African
love with
Americans.
him, deliver him. I'll never be the same woman.
This guy's so pissed.
I'll never be the same woman.
Yeah,
I
he's
will never
still,
feel
like-
ill or completely move on.
Still not 100% sure.
Still imagine a black guy was inside of her.
What kind of person I'm becoming.
I don't remember her going to the fertility clinic even one
he's just like-
time. He's like, I asked him at the front. I've never seen that bitch before.
His eyebrows the whole time are just like, I still do not believe this.
He's like, I thought you said it was Thursday.
Coastal Fertility Clinic has hurt me in ways that I have yet to discover. My hope in sharing my story is that this will help prevent this from ever happening to anyone else trying to start a family of their own.
Of their own color.
Hot
Yeah, a
coffee.
lot of breeding going on in this episode.
That's what happened with that kid.
Murray gave up custody of the child after 5 months to the biological parents. The woman hoped it was just a sperm mix-up, but DNA testing proved the baby had no relation to her. I walked in a mom with a child and a baby who loved me and was mine and was attached to me. And I walked out of the building with an empty stroller.
That's sad. Even the son left the mother in
And
this situation.
And those people left with my son.
Wait a second. I like the tone of this.
Yeah. So she wasn't racist before. She definitely is now.
Spent enough time with one of them.
This may be going too fast.
And a quick stroll down memory lane. Where are they now? Wheels from Burger King. You remember that little mother, dude?
I don't.
You remember that paraplegic little...
Were they all paraplegic from eating Burger King?
Yeah, dude, look at him. There he is.
Oh, he's cute. He's a handsome little wheelchair guy.
Did you not eat Burger King as a kid?
No, not really.
Burger King Kids Club, Wheels. We've caught up to him. Let's see what he's up to today.
Oh, shoot.
I just hit you again. What the you do about it?
Whoa, he's
For the
angry.
first time, we are seeing body camera video when Miami-Dade police say
That
they
head
were
attached to
assaulted
that
by a
torso is very
quadriplegic
angry.
Scary,
man.
yeah.
A case so unusual, even the judge at first appearance seemed surprised.
I have truly never seen a case like this.
Looks like the judge's
It
little
happened May
twink
1st.
on the side.
Police were called to the Southwest Miami-Dade home of Brian Amastha,
Oh, shit.
also known as El Valiente. His
Oh,
stage
hell
He
name
does
yeah.
is
music?
Performing music. According to the report, Amastha and his mother, Senior
guy could be related to Pedro.
in an argument.
Yeah, dude.
But when mom is
Oh,
put in
I
have to.
handcuffs,
We have to
when
go
these
back.
police were
I
called
have
to the
to see
Southwest
this
Miami-Dade
jam again,
home
and then
of Brian Amastha.
just the.
For somebody that can't move, he makes good music for people to move to.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he sure does. And look at him all blinged out right there.
Oh yeah.
Look at you got the kick showing off the kicks.
Hell yeah.
He's all turn my legs sideways so I show off my kicks, or I'll run my wheelchair into you. He's yelling at his handler or whoever moves him around.
Yo.
I turn my legs sideways. You got to show off these shoes. You stupid. I could run into your ass. I'll run you over. He's just like so demanding. Nobody's ever like told him no because he's a rolling nightmare. And then just he goes from bling to thing, dude.
Yeah. And his mother, seen here in red, were involved in an argument. But
Sounds like they tase him in the background.
Handcuffs, this happened.
I think that was
Do
the
they?
handcuffs.
Brian, hey, stop hitting me with the chair, Brian. Stop doing that. Battery on you just said.
When we
Stop hitting me with the chair, La Valiente.
It's all rigged up like Twisted Metal, has knives on it.
Wheelchair?
Did you?
I absolutely did not.
The report stated that you spit at an officer.
Right. So I suffer from acid reflux, and I spat like the totally different direction.
But this is the video.
You want to listen or not?
He felt humiliated
That's
during his
disgusting.
It's so crazy that you can be that little troll right there, and you're just like, he's just like, he thinks he can literally get away with anything.
For sure. Oh yeah.
He's like, fuck you. And then later they're like, did you spit at the officer? And he's like, no, I spat in a totally different direction. Suffer from acid reflux.
It's interesting because I've never seen somebody in a wheelchair be an ableist.
He's
the
like,
whole other side of that.
he's like, "Boo, you retard." You're like, take it easy, dude.
arrest
Laughing at me, bro?
because he was separated from his
Yeah,
motorized
dude, this is
Yes,
hilarious.
it's
He says it was damaged when it was put on a flatbed. You see one officer appearing to text someone, joking that they were going to put him on the tow truck.
Yeah, because
Officers
I would've
later
dragged him
seen
behind it.
inspecting-
What a story. What a guy.
La Valiente. Sad to see what Wheels has become, honestly. That's what happens when you eat Burger King.
That's exactly what happened.
You eat nothing but Burger King, you become a quadriplegic asshole. Last but not least, just a little bit of a pick-me-up for your morning.
That sounds good. We need a pick-me-up here in Bad Morning.
Nothing makes me want to execute 10, 20, 30 mothers like morning traffic.
Yes, sir.
I want to mass murder in morning traffic. You know what I mean? Until I've had my coffee. But sometimes good things happen in traffic.
All right. Whoa!
221:30. We've got 2 retards down. We're gonna need paramedics on site.
That is a... You just drive off. You're sick.
You're killing him! You're running him over! Well, maybe stop yelling at the motherfucker and tell him there's a retarded person on the ground under your car.
They just plopped into that car. Just boom, boom.
Yeah, like they didn't even try to avoid it or stop.
Right. I mean, just...
And the light was red, by the way.
And from the video alone, I can hear about 10 people that need to be deported.
Hot coffee.
The hell are they doing
What
out there in
are
Los
they-
Angeles, dude?
Yeah, what are they doing?
Get Tom Homan out there.
Clean it up.
Tom Homan, the guy who's in charge of deportations. He looks like a big ass, like a 50s baseball umpire. Immigrants, you're all out of here.
Give them the papers, safe. So dumb.
Sad to see a man who went by the handle Mr. Fuck You on Twitter decided to go live this past week to play a little game, a game called Russian Roulette.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Now, Mr. Fuck You, not the brightest man in the world.
No.
Good soul, good heart. I mean, here he is right now having just a little bit of fun on the old TikTok. Pretty neat trick.
That's sick.
Hell yeah, dude. I think he's very sick.
Her crasher looks like shit.
And so he went live just a couple of days ago, and he had changed his handle to "I'm really poor," and he said, "Playing Russian roulette. If it goes wrong, send whatever coin he was trying to pump." He essentially was pumping a coin by going live and playing Russian roulette.
Okay.
Apparently, he did not know how to play Russian roulette, and you can see his hair kind of poof out like that,
Damn.
and then he disappears from frame, and you just hear him kind of breathing weirdly for about 20 minutes, and you hear some
So you watch 20 minutes of this.
a pool, and you hear a pool of liquid just kind of draining off of a desk.
That's a bad morning.
A very bad morning for
Mr. Fuck you. Rest in peace.
And a lot of people were going on there sharing screenshots of him saying the N-word all willy-nilly like.
That's unnecessary.
Yeah,
let them grieve for the man.
So they were all like, rest in piss, Mr. Fuck you. So there's a little bit of, it goes either way depending on who
What
you
side
are.
of the coin you are.
Yeah. Mr. Fuck you. He wasn't a friend of the show, but I feel like he was a kindred spirit.
I feel like he could have been a friend of the show.
Yeah, if he was just medicated.
And if you're related to Mr. Fuck you or Mrs. Fuck you,
Yeah.
Granddad Fuck you,
To the whole Fuck you family. From Bad Morning America.
from our heart to yours.
Have a bad morning.
Bad morning, America. It's a bad morning in America. Bad morning, America. With Nick, Pedro, and CJ.
Puts the bullet in, he spins the barrel, clicks it shut, and then he spammed the trigger. It's up, click, click, click. And on number 3, it goes click back.